Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a comment in or a question in from Julio Hernandez. So he's writing in and Julio says, has the glory of the Canon 7D Mark II been officially over? And that's kind of a good question. Nobody's talking about the 7D Mark II much these days, especially with the 5DX anticipated and the Canon 80D going to be hitting stores anytime. Actually, I think B&H has already had some in stock. I'm not sure if Amazon has. And that begs the question, or to answer Julio's question, is it officially over? Is the glory days of the 7D Mark II officially over? I would have to say yes, at least for me, because it wouldn't be one I'd be looking at. When we look at the two of them here, I had them both up here, 7D Mark II on the Canon website and the 80D on the Canon website. And we're basically looking at an MSRP of $1199.99 for the 80D. And over here on the 7D Mark II, it's $14.99, no 99 cents. So you save 99 cents there. Then the MSRP originally was $17.99. So the 7D Mark II is already starting to come down in price. The MSRP is $11.99, the 80D, but don't expect the 80D's MSRP to be dropping anytime soon. Reason being is it's just about to hit the store shelves, and it's going to be hot this year. I suspect this year in 2016, you're not going to see it break $11.99. Maybe around Black Friday and Christmas time this year, you might see it come down to $10.99 or $9.99 on a flash sale or something. But for now, I don't think you're going to see the price on this budge much. Now, here's the reasons I would go 80D. First of all, 4 more megapixels. 4 more megapixels on the 80D, and I know usually I say it's not a big deal, and it's not usually, but it's a newer sensor with more advanced tech, and it gives you the 4 megapixels. So for less money, I'm going to take the higher resolution. To me, it's a no-brainer. That 4 megapixels is going to come in handy probably, if not even for just the fact that you've got a bigger file, so what we call power files. That's what I like to refer to them as, what my friend Peter Gregg does. So the larger file, even if you're exporting it to a smaller file, is going to look better. So 20 megapixels versus 24. If you're printing at an 8x10, you're just going to have a little sharper image out of the 24 megapixel file. And also a little more room to crop. So it seems to me that on paper, it looks like the AF system here is technically better in the 7D Mark II, but basically, I think the 80D in real world use, you're not going to see it much slower. I think they're going to be on par. Where I think would be interesting is it seems to me that on paper, the 7D Mark II and the 80D have a very similar dual pixel AF system, but I think that the 80D's is a little more refined. Obviously, it's newer. I guess it's almost a year newer. And I think the performance now has been tweaked. Probably the only system that might be better than the 80D now for dual pixel AF is the 1DX Mark II. And more than likely, the 5DX will have the same system. It'll be at least on par with, I would think, the 80D. Maybe slightly better. It's hard to say because you're also getting full frame and 4K in the 5DX. At least that's what we think we'll get. So to me, you're getting probably a better dual pixel AF, which is very important to me for video. That system is really good for video. That's the system that Casey Neistat loves so much in the 70D, and he's been playing with the 80D now. And I think a lot of people underestimate how cool this dual pixel AF constant video focus is on these systems. Well, it's been tweaked and it's better. And I think you're going to see it's better in the 80D, although maybe only slightly than the 7D Mark II. But again, even if they're on par, you're getting as good an autofocus system, especially in live view. Now, maybe a little bit better for sports and things on the 7D Mark II, but I think it's going to be very close because this is a very competent AF system in the 80D. And you're getting 4 more megapixels, and you're getting it for, you're saving, what are we at, $300 there, $14.99 versus $11.99. And in another few months, say around Christmas, if you can get the 80D for on sale, you're going to save even more money. So I think personally, the 80D is the way to go. Now, the other thing that the 80D has that the 7D Mark II does not have, which to me is huge, especially if you're looking at these cameras for video, although I use it for everything, and that's the full vari-angle LCD. That to me is a huge advantage over the 7D Mark II that I don't want to not have. I don't want to live without it. So you're paying less money to get a better LCD on the 80D than you are on the 7D Mark II, which has a fixed LCD. So not only that, you've got the touchscreen LCD, whereas you don't have touchscreen on the 7D Mark II. So those are actually two negatives on the 7D Mark II. So again, you're paying more money for less camera, in my opinion, because the 80D has more resolution, has a better dual pixel AF system. Now, as I said, in real world performance, they may be very close, but I think that the race to the finish, the winner is actually going to be the 80D there. But then you've also got the vari-angle LCD and the touchscreen. So that's four major reasons I would take the 80D over the 7D Mark II. Not only that, it's 5 because the big reason is price. You're saving $300 to get the newer 80D with more features. So that's why I would go with the 80D and why I think, yes, the glory days of the 7D Mark II are over. So what do you guys think, though? Do you disagree with me? Is there a reason you would take the 7D Mark II over the 80D? Let me know. Leave some comments below. Let's discuss it. Or do you agree with me? Would you take the 80D for all the reasons I said? Maybe I've missed one, that reason why you would take it as well. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for your question, Julio. And stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.